The school-to-prison pipeline is a nationwide trend of school discipline and safety policies which push youth out of the education system and into the juvenile or criminal justice system. This can happen literally, like when a student is arrested or issued a summons by law enforcement while they are in school. Or it can happen indirectly. When students are suspended or expelled, many fall behind in academics, which can lead them to drop out of school. Moreover, students who are suspended, expelled, or drop out of school are often left unsupervised and disconnected from educational or job opportunities. All of these factors increase the likelihood that a student will come into contact with the justice system. As soon as a student comes into contact with the justice system, risk factors for negative life outcomes increase. For most students 15 years old or younger, New York's juvenile justice system provides programs and services that attempt to address their rehabilitative needs, and juvenile records are confidential, so they don't follow students into adulthood. But youth 16 and up are automatically prosecuted as adults, according to New York state law. Youth in the adult criminal justice system are more likely to be rearrested for more serious crimes, be denied for employment due to their criminal record, drop out of high school, and commit suicide. It is important to note that the school-to-prison pipeline does not affect all students equally. Low-income students, students of color, and students with special needs are more likely to enter the school-to-prison pipeline than their peers. Another troubling factor about the school-to-prison pipeline is that so many suspensions, arrests, and summonses happen for minor infractions that could be addressed without removing a child from school or getting law enforcement involved. Some of the most common reasons for suspension are insubordination, horseplay, and bullying. One of the most common reasons for a summons is disorderly conduct. But aren't schools supposed to aid in the development and growth of their students, even the unruly ones? Are there ways to do this without pushing vulnerable youth out of school and into the justice system? Thankfully, New York City has begun taking steps to address this problem in our schools, and the number of suspensions has begun to fall over the last few years. The mayor has put together a leadership team on school climate, made up of stakeholders from the education and justice systems, which has made some great recommendations for change. The recommendations include hiring additional guidance counselors and social workers, coaching schools on positive discipline practices, providing training on de-escalation for school safety officers, and developing specific measures to address the unequal treatment of students of color and students with special needs. We have some recommendations too. Restorative justice is a positive approach to school discipline that both holds the student accountable and emphasizes repairing the harm done to the victim and community. This ensures a better and safer school community and reduces student conflicts and suspensions. New York City is currently piloting restorative justice initiatives in 25 schools, and we would like to see an effective program model expanded to all schools. This will require funding and training for schools to implement these programs. In the event that a student does receive a summons or is arrested at school, they should be diverted from the criminal justice system through school and community-based interventions, which can aid youth involved in low-level crimes by providing services to help them progress down a better path. These programs specialize in both holding youth accountable for their actions and supporting their personal growth, greatly reducing the risk of future involvement in the justice system. Programs like this help New York City teens every day and should be expanded to more schools and communities. Perhaps the most critical issue here is that students 16 and older who get pushed into the school-to-prison pipeline are treated as adults and are unable to receive the services and supports available to younger teens. New York State must raise the age of criminal responsibility to avoid the possibility of ruining young lives that would otherwise be saved through developmentally appropriate youth justice programs. We believe that every single young person has the right to a quality education in a school that is safe, supportive, and contributes to personal growth. We resist the notion that some students are just troublemakers and don't belong in the classroom. We demand equality for students of color and students with special needs, who are pushed out of school far more than other students. Learn more about juvenile justice and see how you can take action today.